So for starters, we're spending a few minutes just introducing ourselves, is what I've been told. Sounds good. Hi everyone, I'm Alex. I think everyone in this room knows me, so I don't really need to spend too much time on that, do I? And part of the idea, obviously, is to talk about the songs and their stories and all of that. And I think it would be kind of fun to explain each song after the song, so that you get to form your own impressions without me just being like, this is what the song's about. So I think I'm going to go with that approach for the most part here. The sun wouldn't shine every damn day. Sometimes the blue sky needs to be washed away. I need a good rain, one that soaks you up to your eyes. How else am I supposed to leave you behind? So I'll borrow books and I'll sleep till 11, and that's all I can ask of today. I need a good rain. I thought I'd have it figured out by now. Five years on and it's the same shit I'm complaining about. Every time I approach, I feel it dissipate. I'm at the end of my rope, wondering what's left to change. So I'll borrow books and I'll sleep till 11, and that's all I can ask of today. I need a good rain. Drinking and I quit smoking. I was never one for guns or gambling. My only vice, my only one, is imagining you back in my life. I can't help but ask, what would that be like? What would that be like? I wonder. I need a good rain, one that soaks you up to your eyes. my experience, there's no better way to sleep through the night. Thanks, y'all. Talking about songs, I'd love to hear what you guys thought in terms of what takeaways you had, I guess, but maybe that would take too long, so I guess I'm just going to tell you. So that song is, about like emotional release, right? Like trying to get to that place where you can feel your feelings, and that's not always easy. So that's the gist. Okay, let's see. What are we going to play next? Once again, no explanation. We'll give that later. I'm not one for character attacks, but you need to know what your character lacks. As a boy you were precocious, now you've made your magnum opus. You were the snake with the silver tongue. You were born to be a politician. I wasn't the first fool, I won't be the last one to vote for you. Hold one grudge and make it count. There goes the man with nothing left to lie about. There's only room for so much hate. The rest of them ain't worth the wait. Disrespect disguised as a joke used to leave me frozen. Nothing's off limits if you say just kidding. You really made me believe that. Why did I let you get away with it? It should be illegal to be you. Now you keep me at a distance, 'cause you see, I see through this. Hold one grudge and make it count. There goes the man with nothing left to lie about. There's only room for so much hate. The rest of them ain't worth the wait. I broke my own rule, because there's two of you. Being your man wasn't my mistake. It was believing that you would change. Hold this grudge and make it count. There go the men with nothing left to lie about. There's only room for so much hate. The rest of them ain't worth the wait. Your whole crew deserves a line in this song for all the times you did me wrong. I won't thank you for making me strong, and no, suffice it to say that you can fuck right off. Thanks, y'all. Thanks, Andrew. So that song originated as a song about, my bullies as a kid, basically. And I feel like it kind of evolved. That's one of the first songs I ever wrote, and it's been evolving for like 5 years now. And so I feel like that was the original meaning, and like, you know, in the Trump years, it really started to mean something else too. Yeah, that's my fuck you anthem to our former president. All right, the next song I'm gonna play is one that is a little more recent, and I'm going to be very curious as to your impression about whether this comes off as like a protest song, or if it's more just like me complaining. So I will survey the audience afterwards. Do they take us for fools? But what else can we do? I've lived here for 3 years now. I've often pondered moving out. It's got its charm, but then again, the porch is nearly caving in. It's recognized as a historical site. I think they'd change their minds if they spent the night. The radiator barely hits 55. It's almost charming how the spiders survive. What were they thinking when they built this house? They put asbestos in the walls. I have no choice but to tough it out, because this place will outlive us all. I can forgive the lead in the paint. They didn't know the harm in 1898. It's slowly killing me, I'll set that aside, because only heavy metal has that shine. Do they take us for fools? But what else can we do? Nothing that I would recommend. I have a proposal, tell me how it sounds. We'd all be better off if we burned them down. And I'll tell you why. Every window's painted shut, every rain the basement floods. Not a single door is flush. The floor creaks, the walls squeak, the floors... Fuck. What are my words here? I ruined the punchline, damn it. The roof leaks, the floors creak, the walls squeak, and the doorknobs require a very particular technique. What were they thinking when they built this house? They put asbestos in the walls. We have no choice but to tear them down, or else this place will outlive us all. Thanks, y'all. Can I see hands for protest song? Okay, we got some. Okay, hands for dude complaining on stage. All right, there's a few hands for that. That's totally valid. I think that one's interesting because like I'm, obviously trying to have fun with it. Can't take this all too seriously, but like trying to write a protest song with like a clear message is hard when you also just have like very mundane complaints about stuff, and it's like, am I like undermining myself in this message? Like I feel like I've grappled with that song, and then it was like, you know what, this is just going to be whatever it is, and I'll live with that. Man, y'all are really attentive. Watch me drink water. That is true. I got one more on acoustic that I'm going to play. This is more. This one's in Spanish, so I'll explain what it's about ahead of time. It's really just like kind of me being angsty is really what this song is about. I'll leave it there. Que esté de madrugada, aquí estoy todavía, despierto con una rabia, a nadie en particular. No sé lo que me hace falta, pero seguro es algo grande. Habrá amor verdadero para este perro callejero. Esto también pasará como una temporada, aunque sin explicación. Siempre va a regresar. Ha llegado la hora cuando te doy la bienvenida a mi mente loca, donde demasiado no es bastante. Esto también pasará como una temporada, aunque sin explicación. Siempre siempre va a regresar. Thanks, y'all. Am I good to unplug? Thanks. So since we're taking a little more time to talk on this one, I guess I'll share. If you didn't know my background, my relationship to Spanish is like, it has been a journey, I guess. And there's a couple reasons for that. So my mom is Cuban, and so, you know, she was born in Cuba and like speaks fluent Spanish, but she came to the U.S. when she was like 1 year old, moved to New Jersey, and so that's where she grew up, and you know, married my dad, who's just a generic white guy, and so she didn't have anyone in our house to speak it with, and my brother also had some like speech delays, and so she didn't want to like speak Spanish with us either because she was afraid of like confusing him and setting him even farther back. So that meant that like when I hung out with her and her family, like, you know, when they had their like Spanish speaking time, I like did not know what was happening. And I always wanted to learn, and like, you know, I took it all through high school and into college, and like that largely got me nowhere. But then I did the Peace Corps in Costa Rica, and that's where I really learned Spanish. And I kind of knew that like if I really wanted to learn it, I was going to have to go live somewhere that spoke it. So that was like definitely the impetus for that. So yeah, it's been a journey. So it's really fun to be able to share a song with everybody that I wrote in Spanish, because that took me a hell of a long time. Changed my mind about what I'm going to play next. Trees reach out to shake your hand. How do you make it look so easy to achieve all that I want? Older brother, I need you to teach me. What wisdom can you impart? Older brother. I know we may never meet, 'cause you sit on a distant shore. But you'll always be my beacon. Shine your light, show me there's more. 'Cause when you sing, it's operatic, while there's a lump in my throat. And I will dare to hope that one day I'll hit the same notes. Now when I sing, it's automatic, my heart is in my throat. And I will dare to hope to come of age and never too old. Thanks, y'all. That one's about role models, really. Just someone who, someone either in your life or just a famous person that you don't know at all, who inspires you, and some part of you wants to be just like them. So you feel kind of like their younger sibling, idolizing them, mimicking them, but then you're like, no, I want to be my own person. Yeah, so that's more or less what that's about. How we doing on time? We good? It's
yeah. Play another one. Don't make it 12 minutes long.
Fair enough. This thing went totally out of tune on me. Well, this will be my last one. Thanks for listening, everybody. It's good to be here. I'm pumped to hear the other people. Kelsey's up next, followed by Matt, and that's going to be awesome. I guess Sour Lips is the name we should be using. winter came, I was craving a sweaty brow and steamy pavement. And when they arrived, I couldn't remember why. I thought this was something I wanted. As I searched for shade, I wondered if it was time to up my dosage. And then I stumbled upon an old friend in the woods, and they offered a new perspective. Just listen to the plants, they seem to understand why it doesn't go as planned. I'm always asking questions. What does it mean to be a good person? Is there any getting into heaven, or have I missed the deadline for admission? As I wondered aloud, I got a reply. It came from the ground. We're already there. It's present everywhere, but it takes some time to see. We have all we need. We're already there. It's present everywhere, but it takes some time to see. We have all we need. Thanks, y'all. That's it for me. Me and my band Brookhouse will be playing on June 15th at Get Tight Lounge, courtesy of Peter over here. So that's my next show. So hope to see y'all there. Thanks.